Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know that many of you want to speak English fast, but do you really need to speak English fast? Let me tell you something. Sometimes we think that native speakers speak fast and this is why they sound so natural. In reality, they are not. They just connect all the words together instead of splitting them up, which sounds kinda faster. Sometimes it's hard for us to understand them just because they don't split up words and we think that they are just speaking too fast. In reality, they are not. So today, I'm going to teach you this technique. I'm going to teach you how native speakers do it, so you can do it and understand the mechanics behind this kind of faster speaking. If you're interested, continue watching this video to the very end. So you say a phrase, for example, what do you do? But Americans would never say like this, what do you do? They say, what do you do? And if you don't know the way they do, you like, what was that? Another phrase, I'm going to do some shopping. But Americans would say, I'm going to do some shopping. I'm going to do some shopping. Again, not I am going to, I'm going to do. Again, they've connected something that some Americans would even say, I'm going to do shopping. This is like the very contracted version of it. So what Americans do, they take those smaller words and they pronounce them in a way that is easier for them in daily speech. Article the is sometimes pronounced as da. So, for example, what's the weather today? So it's because it's easier, because it's smoother. You sometimes sounds like yeah. For example, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Again, do you want to go for a walk sounds as if you just started learning English. Do you want to go for a walk sounds closer to being a native speaker. And another thing that you might have noticed, when we say what do, we have T at the end of the word what and we have D at the beginning of the word do. We can invent a new sound here. Instead of saying what do you do, we say what you do. So there is the sound chew which appears in the middle. Again, this is a way to make your speech smoother, and this is what all native speakers do. For example, what you do for a living. To make this ever clearer for you, I'm going to read a sentence aloud. The first time I will read it as a student, and the second time I will try to read it as a native speaker. Let's do it. So this word is a little confusing. I know, especially when you hear this first in a native speaker speech. Something, they say something. I don't know why this appears. It's just the way a language evolves when people speak it. But anyways. Can you give me something? And can you give me something? And this is sometimes native speakers speak, native speakers say, which is correct. Don't be confused. It's just the same as something. The next phrase, let me give you something. The Americans would say, let me give you something. So they just omit the letter T and you get let me give you something. In American English, when we have T in the middle of the words, sometimes you pronounce it as D. For example, letter, ladder, city, city, bitter. Let me give you some more examples. Bottle, bottle, butter, computer, 80, daughter, 40, little, saddle, 30, and many other words. You see this T converts to D all the times. This would come automatically to you guys when you practice. This is first a way to speak faster, second to speak more naturally, and third, it's an easier way to understand native speakers because you now know how the mechanics work. Let me know if this was useful for you guys. The homework for you guys is to write down in comments what other words have T in the middle and you pronounce them with a D. Just what I told you, little, 40. You can Google that, but make sure to write something in comments so that you can practice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with all of your friends. And I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.